Welcome back to Motion RC. I'm James alongside Alex, and today we got an overview on the brand new release in our US warehouse from Turbo Racing. These are your 1/76 scale semi-trucks with trailers, super cool, and a lot of features come in this ready-to-run package. The links to both of these options are going to be down below. But in this video, we'll run through an unboxing. I'll take you back in time to when you had to do a little bit of assembly out of the box, show you what comes out of the box. Then we'll talk about the features, show you those, drive them around for a bit, and end this video. So let's start out with the unboxing. So when you do get, whether you order the white one or the black one, everything's the same inside. So taking a look at what comes out of the box, you're going to see right off the bat that you do have a couple of plastic accessory pieces. You want to make sure they're actually at the very bottom of the container. You'll see when you get there, it almost looks like it has a false bottom. You just got to pick this piece up out of it. And inside, you're going to have your plastic bits. That's to assemble your semi-trailer, but also they give you 4 guards. You could turn this into like a tow truck or a car carrying trailer, if you will. So both options are up to you. And there's no glue or anything. They all snap, the pieces snap together, and they press right on. But also out of the box, obviously, you get your semi-truck. So that one comes with a pre-installed battery. You can charge it up, from the provided USB cords. They give you 2 USB cables, actually. One is going to plug directly into a USB port that, like a phone charger type. But then there's also one that has the same USB-C ends on both sides. And that one itself, you could actually plug that into the transmitter and charge either the truck or the trailer, because that's another feature, directly from the transmitter. So speaking about that, yes, the trailer itself also has lights and some functionality that is bound up to the transmitter. It has its own charge port on the trailer, and it has its own on and off switch. So again, when you're playing with these trucks, you've got to turn on both the truck and the trailer at the same time. And again, we're going to show you that here in a couple of seconds. But also out of the box, you do get a transmitter. And again, the transmitter has all the functionality that you're going to need. Your switches up top are going to change one changes like your speed levels, and then one actually turns on and off the blinker. And then you do have some other buttons, which we'll show you, and some wheels that are going to control a lot of the lighting and the other functionalities that are on the semi-trucks. All right, so I'm just going to work with the white one here for the time being. I'm going to move the black one off to the side. And now, again, as we said, your transmitter does take 4 AA batteries, but also that's plugged in with a JST cable. So if you have a small JST LiPo, you could pop in there. And I wanted to show you also where you can plug in this one cord, because again, this cord has 2 USB-Cs on each side. One's going to plug in right in the back, next to the batteries. So one plugs in that way, and then there's actually a little guide where you could still close the top if you wish. And then, hold it straight, there you go. So then that's out here, and you could plug in and charge either the trailer or the truck if you wish. And then you could get one with a Y splitter if you want to, and you could charge both of them. But then, again, obviously that's gonna run down the batteries you have in your transmitter. But turning it on, once you have batteries in there, I already have 4 AA's. Power comes on. We'll turn on the truck next. You see that's turned on, and it's bound. But then you want to turn on the semi-trailer, and you're going to see that you should have some lights that are on here, and we'll turn them on in a second. But now that is turned on. Now, one thing that's cool about the semi-trailers, and I want to show you the functionality on this. Check that out. With the wheel up at the top here, you can raise and lower your trailer. So with your semi-truck, part of this is connected. It connects via a magnet down here. There's just a magnet inside, and it's not too taut of a magnet. Like, it's enough to pull the trailer, but it's also enough to easily release when you raise this lift. So like if I wanted to, I could put this in here, lower the lift. Let's get it on, lock it in. Now, if I start driving away, and if I want to back into a spot, come down. But now, if I want to, let's say, drop the trailer off, rotate that dial, and you see that you can back away from it. So this is it's really fun for guys who love like little scale games and such. Just backing into parking spaces, trying to unload a trailer and such is pretty cool in and of itself. Then also remember, all your other turbo racing cars are 1/76 scale. So if you have any of those, they fit perfectly on the back of this, the trailer, the way it's laid out here. But then you can also change this. If I want, just quickly pop all these 4 pieces off, and you see you get a clean trailer with nothing on it, and then you can just pop on the top of the semi-truck. And this is something obviously you can customize. I'm sure they're, if you're good with a 3D printer, man, you could probably 3D print all different types, because they just push on, and they're just sort of held down by pressing. Like they're perfectly fit. If you want to glue it down, if you don't think you'll ever take it over, or just use a little bit of flexible glue, something that's not going to be too permanent, you can totally do that. And then basically back in, lower the trailer, and then reverse it, and then you can pick it up and pull it away. So all around, a really cool, features for something so small. This is what we love about the turbo racing stuff, is that, again, we have a couple different settings, but a couple different mats and play mats, but the fact that, this is like desk fun, inside fun. Now, the other features I want to show you are the lights. So again, I spoke about, you have the blinkers, and if you notice, I want to show you on the rear of the truck, the blinkers work as well. So that's the top left switch. Middle is none, and then to the right will be the other way. So pretty cool. Then, what else do we got? We've got, I believe these are our lights. There we go. So if I press, this top left button, I push it one time. There's like 7 different settings. So that's 1. Then we got 2, it gets a little brighter. Then we got 3, you get the grill lights. Then we got 4, you get the top lights. Then we get 5, you get indoor lights. I don't know if you can see that with the guy in there, but they are lit up blue. You can show that better. Maybe turn off the lights in a little bit. Then you got your hazards. So now the bottoms are all on. That was 6, I believe. And then 7, they'll flash. So you got your hazards, everything's on, everything's flashing, you're in trouble, you need help. But that's a lot of lighting for such a small truck, if you will, but really, really cool. And the next time I press it, it all shuts off, which is awesome. And then as we saw before, horn, you got sounds. So if you push up on the right stick, you got sounds, and that's obviously your turning. When you go in reverse, you get the reverse the reverse beeping as well. And all around, just super, super cool. And again, the steering controls are also proportional. So the less you press on them, the slower they will go, and then that's full throttle. So obviously you don't want a full throttle if you're trying to back into a location or something. I am not very good at these just yet. I have to get better. But I just find them to be super neat. So then the other switch on the top right is going to be your, the top right switch, that's going to be your rates. So if you want to drive it slower, if you want the max speed to be slower and everything to be slower, that switch is going to be all the way down. And you can see me drive it around here. And then when I flip this switch, you can see it move all the way up. So there's 3 settings. 1, you can almost hear it in the motor, all the way down. Here we go, middle switch, middle. And then I'm going to go up to super fast, and there it is. Pretty good turning radius too. Get on all those lights, nice. Turn on the blinker. So there you have it, guys. Whether you get the white one or the black one, both have the same options, same things in the box. They both do the same stuff, but all around, just a super cool addition to the already monster trucks, the drift cars, all a little different. All these different options from Turbo Racing are all super neat. If you're into the small stuff, then definitely check out these. Again, guys, links in the description down below. If you have any questions or comments, drop them down below as well. Hit the like button if you like this sort of video, and we'll see you next time at Motion RC. Bye, guys.